y'all? Welcome back to another episode of What's the Deal podcast. It's the boy, Low Key Lil. You feel me? And I'm back with another one, gang. I know I ain't been here in a little minute and stuff like that, but today, I just want to give y'all a little catch up, a little rerun of what's going on, how I've been, things that's going on with me. On my podcast, I usually talk about topics and things of that sort, but today we're gonna talk about me. So if you don't really want to hear about what I gotta say, or you don't want to hear about me, that's cool. Just slide to the next. But the people that do not care about me and feel me stuff like that, stay tuned and lock in. But today I just want to talk to y'all about life after college. Um, really, did I think it's going to go how it's going right now? Absolutely not, man. The things that they tell you, bruh, is true. It is true, man. Stay in school as long as you can because the real world, you feel me, it's not all that it's made out to be. But with that being said, man, y'all know, or for the ones that don't know, I graduated back in May. My degree was in exercise science. Coming out, I had a job lined up from school. I was planning ahead, you know what I mean? I was graduating in May. I had my job ready to start and things of that sort, when I came home. So when I got home, I'm getting to talking, doing a little orientation, stuff like that. Nothing crazy, like, your usual job routine things. So I'm doing that. And like, they sent me my package, basically like the contract saying like, you'll be getting around, fifty to $70,000. I'm like, okay, this is smooth out of school. Like, this wasn't when my major was in, but I'm definitely gonna do it because the money talking good, right? I'm feel me like this is cool. So I go, you feel me, go to my orientation and stuff. They get to talking and they're like, yeah, it's based off this, that, and the third. You gotta do this, this, and that. So, like I'm like, nah, when they sent me in the flyer, not really adding up, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't really know what's going on. Let me call the manager. I go straight. Let's go talk to the big dogs, man. So I call my manager and he get to talking. He like, yeah, like the pay's only this, that, and the third if you work your way up, but it's uncapped bonuses, this, that, and the third. Let me go back. This one is a sales job, right? And I did not want to do sales at all. Cool. So it's a sales job, and they get to talking. They like, bro, this job is $9 an hour, and then if you make over a certain amount of sales, then you get the bonuses, this, that, and the third. Know what I told them? Don't worry about me. I won't be there. I won't be there. So long story short, I ended up not doing that job at all. In the process of doing that, I started, talking to some other people, trying to figure out some stuff because I have a vending machine, I got a brand, got this, that, and the third. But like those things are like it's not a steady income. You know what I mean? Like it's a business and things of that sort, but it's not a steady income. And I needed something steady because I got some things in the works. I'm not trying to be in my city like all my life. But that one door closed, another door open. Cool. So another opportunity came about, and I was able to I ended up going taking classes. Sound crazy. I graduated and I'm still taking. I took classes, for to get my license for life insurance, right? So life insurance is another thing. Sales job, just this, that, and the third, all that. Cool, right? But I learned a lot by taking that class. And the things that I learned, I'm able to apply it now and teach, like, my younger people and things of that sort a lot about how they could, use life insurance to leverage how they living right now. You feel me? Set themselves up for later down the line. But yeah, so I learned a lot about life insurance, how it works, things of that sort. And I started, making and talking to some people, making some moves with it. So it's like another form of a business. Um, I like businesses. Just started really like understanding like the concept of business, how things work, and this, that, and the third. Because when I was doing it before, I was just like, I'm just here for the money. Like that's all I'm really here for. But now I really know how to run a business, how to organize a business, business plans, all types of stuff. So yeah, so now the life insurance is like another business we could say, and cool. Like I'm telling y'all, like I learned how to leverage money, taking classes, this, that, and the third. So like it been smooth. But I was still, looking for something steady because that's not something steady. That's like you gotta find the right person. It gotta be the right time. There's a lot of factors that play into that. So, I went looking around. Then I'm like, you know what? Like, I gotta bank on myself. Like, I gotta do something. Like, I can't just keep, waiting for, a call, but I can't keep waiting for these people say they're gonna text me. They people say they're gonna call me. Like, they said they're gonna get back to me this week. This week, like, all I'm doing is just wasting time waiting on them. So therefore, I'm like, I'm gonna put my degree to use. So I ended up, started like personal training. Like, I was an exercise science major. I like being in the gym, love being in the gym, always lifting. But I'm like, before I even start training, like, let me put myself through an intense training program, and like, let me see if I get any results. Right? Cool, did that. Nice training session, all that. Like, at this point, like, I'm loving the gym. I'm in the gym like all day. Like, I'm eating better. My mental's way better. Like, my headspace is cool. So I'm like, you know what? Like, this takes my mind off of like trying to always figure out going home, staying up till 2 in the morning, applying for jobs, and this gonna take them however long they want to take to get me back or get to an interview or have an interview. But you like, that's not even something I really want to do. I'm just doing it just for a check. And I wasn't really in a position where I need to do that, like, as of right now. Like, I'm not thankful enough, and you feel me, God bless me enough that I don't have to be, work a job just for the paycheck. I'm not in that position right now. Thankfully, if I was, it'd be a different story. I would have to suck that up and, take whatever job I had to take. But I'm not in that position. So it's giving me opportunities to bounce around and find what I like to do and find things that I'm good at doing. Right. So cool. I ended up getting into personal training, got a couple clients, and it's going smooth right now. But the people that I know, like, I do a podcast, I have a vending machine, I have a clothing brand. Now I do have another business as far as like the life insurance and stuff. But what I learned throughout my process, in being out of school and things of that sort, is like, networking is key, man. Networking will save you a lot of time, save you a lot of money, and it will teach you a lot. That's one of the biggest lessons I learned since I came out of school. And now my network went from just like, I wouldn't say a handful of people, because I feel like I had a pretty good network, but it went from, being like just one, I guess, group of people like similar qualities and stuff, because I was an athlete all my life. So it went from just that to now I'm talking to people with $1 million businesses. I'm talking to people that have touched $1 million. I'm talking to people that have had 100,000. I'm talking to people that have made 10K in a month. Like, I'm putting myself in these positions and talking to these people that are having the success that I would therefore, want to be able to do. But I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't network. One of my biggest, like, before when I was young, I really didn't, like, do want to speak to somebody that didn't know me. Like, why would I talk to somebody that don't know me? Like, they don't know me. Like, I only want to talk to people I know. But if you only talk to people you know, you'll only know those people. You feel me? Like, you'll only literally know those people. They might introduce you to somebody else, maybe one or two people, but you stand in the same group. Like, your same circle will always remain the same. Of course, you got your core group of friends, but like, you want to have your network, because this is what they told me. Your network equals your net worth. I'm gonna say it again. Your network equals your net worth. So yeah, like, once I start like really building my network and things of that sort, and I'm getting in these rooms and I'm talking to these people, I start learning a lot more, and therefore it in turn even helped me, not only looking for a job, but how to communicate with people outside of business, just how to communicate with people, different cues that people think. I learned through like I take a little piece of everything where I go. I at least try to take a little piece of everything from wherever interaction I have, whoever I'm with, whoever I'm around. I try to take a little piece of something. And if I'm not taking a piece of something, that means like at the end of the day, like, you had nothing to provide for me, or I had nothing to provide for you. And I don't want to say like your network is just using people. It's not that, but it's leveraging people and learning how to leverage people, and using your leverage to your advantage is how you get to where you want to be. This is how you could, the same thing, like how you could call somebody and say, yeah, I need a haircut, this, that, and the third, but you already been locked in. Y'all done already had these conversations, and they be like, yeah, I got you. Or you say you need a rush nail appointment, and you've been dealing with the same person for years. Y'all always had good business. They're able to find a way to squeeze you in. It's the same thing when you start networking with these people. You start developing a relationship with them. They're going to throw out an opportunity for you. like without you even asking. You might not even be, be looking for an opportunity at that time. And that's what I started to learn. Like, I was getting a lot of opportunities to do things, but I'm like, I'm the youngest in the room. I'm the youngest in the room. That's not always a bad thing though, but it's just like it's basically like you got to be grateful for that. When I stopped thinking about it as like I'm the youngest in the room to thinking about it like, yo, this is an opportunity to connect with people that have been living longer with me and had more success than I had, but that I want to have. Know what I mean? So once I started looking at things like that, I stopped caring about being in the youngest in the room. I stopped caring about not not uh not knowing the person. I stopped caring about all that. I'll speak first now because like at the end of the day, like you never know what that person has to offer you, or you never know what you have to offer that person too. Another thing I learned like since I done graduated and stuff is like it's okay to have a partner and it's okay to ask for help and it's okay to feel like you're in that lost space. Cause when I graduated and things of that sort, and I was looking for a job, and I'm like, I told my dad the one day, I'm like, yo, I like, what were you doing when you were 22? Like, I just feel like I'm not doing enough. I just told him like, yo, I really feel like I'm not doing enough. He sat in my face and told me, he said, you're not doing enough. You got a business. You just graduated school. You just got your life insurance license. You're connected with all these people and you beat cancer 3 times. How you not doing enough? And you're training people and you're still looking for opportunities. How you not doing enough? And when I really sat back and really thought about what he said, I'm like, dang, like I am really doing a lot, but it's just because it's not in a constant system or cycle. It was awkward to me because they technically they train us all throughout school. Like you supposed to eat, go to work your 8 hour shift, have your little break, do this in the third, and go back home. And when I wasn't doing that, I felt like I wasn't around. Like I'm not doing enough. But no, it wasn't. I wasn't doing enough. It just I was just doing the things that I like to do, but it wasn't. I wasn't reaping the benefits of what I was doing just yet. That don't mean stop doing what I'm doing. It just mean keep doing what you doing, and eventually you're gonna find some success, and something's gonna hit and pop off. So that really, when I really look back on it, I was thankful for that conversation and things of that sort because it really made me take a step back and enjoy where I was at in the moment. Maybe I wasn't finding these jobs and things of that sort because like I wasn't meant to be there. Those jobs weren't meant for me. I wasn't going to be productive in them. So when I really look back at it, I was like, wow, like, you know what? I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And then from there, like, training's going good, all that. Another opportunity came about, right? So I like editing. I don't mind it. Like, stuff like that, taking pictures, all that. So my neighbor across the street was like, hey, man, like, we trying to get this business off the ground and like we need an editor. Like, would you mind like just editing one for us and we could just see how you work this down the third? I'm like, it's cool. Like, I don't mind editing. I'll do it. Like, I'm not doing nothing anyways. I might as well just check it out. One of them days where I wasn't really doing too much. Cool. He sent me over all the images and the pictures and the videos and stuff like that. I edited it, send it back to him. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, like we need you on the team. Like we need you on the team. I'm like, like yeah, of course. Like why would I not? Like I'm always open to new opportunities because you never know like what those opportunities can hold. And fast forward, I've been working with them, editing for them for a little bit of time now, and we just did this interview with this upcoming company that's about to drop in 2023. Cool company, everything like that. It was my first time actually like being on set with them to do an interview and everything. Had a great time. I had a chance to take pictures, add my little creativity in there with them, and I get to talking to the owner of the building that we having like the interview in. He's like, yeah, like I work with this. I know people that work with the Steelers. I know people that work with Pitt, UPMC. If you're not from Pittsburgh, you don't know like UPMC is a big hospital here, but you get to telling me all this type of stuff. Like one thing turns to the next. He gives me out his number. Like, yeah, text me this time, this date, come and see me. Like, I'm trying to help you get your foot in the door somewhere, even if it's an internship, this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Then, we continue doing our interview, continue doing this shoot, and as we keep talking and stuff, he's like, yeah, like I work with athletes that work with Amiri, like the brand, you know, the you feel me, the designer brand. Like we work with Amiri, like we would love to have you guys come out for a shoot, fashion show with our athletes, this, that, and the third, and take some pictures, you know, do what y'all doing now, but just for the brand. And it's just like it's crazy how things start falling into place for you and you don't even know it. Cause just as easy as they could have tagged me along, just as easy as they couldn't have. And it's just like, man, bro, like networking the opportunities, you just never know. And after that, like fast forward now, like with my brand and stuff, I started becoming more diverse, talking to more people, and things of that sort. Now, if y'all don't know, we got some new hoodies about to drop. About to drop soon. New hoodies, new designs. I got some sweatsuits coming soon, and y'all not gonna believe it, man. If anybody could guess, feel me, DM me on Instagram and take your guess at what I guess famous or popular person has reached out to me asking, you know, to, you know, support my brand and things of that sort. If y'all can guess it, I'll send you something for free off my brand. I'll give you a discount code. We'll work something out. Cool. But that just goes to show, like, I put myself out there again, you know, because having a brand and things like that, it's hard. It's hard times. You know, you gotta find the right people that support you, and not just support you. Actually, you know, will wear what you do and like what you do. Um, and by doing that, me just being me, I was able to connect with this pretty big person. I'm not going to say the name just yet. It's going to drop soon though. But I was able to connect with them. They got something coming up as well. If you know him, you know him. It's a dude though. But yeah, if you know him, you know him. We was texting back and forth on Instagram. He had DM me and basically saying like, yeah, I like what your brand stand for. I like what you do. Like, let's lock in. Let's make something work. And you know, after that, I ended up he connected me with, you know, his team and things of that sort. So like, you know, things are just always, it doesn't seem like things are always falling in place, but like I'm always working towards something. And now it's just like the work that I'm putting in is starting to show slowly but surely. Nothing's set in stone yet, but every opportunity is a blessing for me, because I know, like, looking back on it, like I shouldn't even been here for real. Like I really shouldn't even be able to sit up here and talk to y'all like I'm talking to y'all now. But being able to do so, and not only being able to just speak, but like being able to show y'all my growth throughout the years, it's been pretty good, and I like it a lot. But yeah, man, I just came on here to basically just give y'all a little update of what I had going on in my life, how my life been going, how life been treating me, the ups and downs of it. And I ain't really speak on the downs too much. Let me go back and speak on the downs a little bit. But yeah, like, don't, when you're in that phase, when you're in that mindset of like, why is all this stuff happening, or why is all this stuff not happening, and why is it not happening? Like how maybe it's not how fast you want it, or whatever the case may be. Take a step back and really look at things as a bigger picture. Like, maybe this stuff is not falling for you because it's not what you're supposed to be doing, or where the path that you're supposed to be taking. And once I started, like, you know, running to accept that, it's hard to accept that, because it's like, dang, bro, like, what's going on? Like, why is nothing hitting? Like, why is nothing sticking? I'm doing all this, but nothing's really like hitting or sticking. Like, what's up? Is it me? Is it me? It gotta be me, because like I'm seeing other people do it. Like, why? Like, what's going on? And it might just be because your path a little bit different. Your path might have to be, you might have to take a little bit more rejection. You might have to see a little bit more no's. You might have to, you know, get a little bit more denials before, you know, that one yes be the yes that you need to put you on a path that's going to skyrocket you a lot faster than what you was trying to do from the beginning. But that's just a little spill one, and I ain't going to preach to y'all too much. But like I said, I was just giving y'all a little update. As always, man, I appreciate all the support that y'all always give me through my videos, my brand, anything other sort. So this is just my little one-on-one with y'all, one-on-one podcast. If you enjoy my one-on-ones, you know, we could do this a lot more often. And I could get y'all some more details, as far as like if y'all want business details, stuff like that, because it's more than just, these podcasts can become more than just talking and laughing, you know, and all that stuff. We could get a little bit more serious. But I ain't going. If y'all ain't ready for them type of talks, then I ain't gonna throw out at all y'all off the rip. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Rocking with me, listening to me, seeing me. I'm healthy, strong, looking. Yeah, been in the gym and all that. But man, as always, man, keep it real, keep it trill. That's a wrap from What's the Deal with Lil Man. You already know, big gang, stiff strong.